teams. We left with one, the Minnesota Vikings.
It's a tough league, and you never know what you're going to run into. Denver, they were surprised at home by Atlanta. How about Philadelphia on the road at Detroit, who was 1-3 at the time? And Minnesota keeps rolling along. They thumped Houston, and a lot of people are giving a lot of credit to that brand-new stadium. They think it gives them great atmosphere.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call or get that yardage downfield?
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And the wideout in motion. Here's Prescott. He's got time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Let's go!
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's brought down after a good gain. It's a gain of 21 that time. And it'll be a Dallas first down. And they're going to speed things up here. And he motions the wide receiver. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the...
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, and this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And now here come the Cowboys. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Bryant, the man in motion right. Now they'll run it on the toss. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a good gain. They convert on third with a gain of 22. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Now Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got time in the pocket. That's caught inside the 20. They got 29 yards there. And that leads to a Dallas first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And the back goes into motion. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Red zone opportunity. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Halfback sent in motion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Derek Wolfe able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. Here's Prescott. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Von Miller in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Finding time. He sets, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby, and he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time, one-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Handoff comes to Anderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Detroit.
And the D looking like they may blitz. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Bryant, the lone receiver, left.
Here we go.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They go back to the air here after the INT. He's going to let it fly. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Back to throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And now they're in the hurry-up. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by K'Von Webster. And they get